Hello, Lalita, you can hear me, right? Okay, all right. So, mm, we are discussing about the servlet. Now, how to execute, we have seen. Let's say here, okay, we call SE. We have to instantiate this object, okay? So, servlet calculate SE equal to new of servlet calculate. So, we have to instantiate the object servlet calculate. Then you will be able to call this method. Se dot product details. Okay, so here instead of this you can also use a constructor also. This is user defined method. This is user defined member method. This is user defined member method. So we are calling this user defined member method using the object. Now which object we have to create? Same servlet calculate object we are supposed to create. Okay, and these are the properties, object properties, servlet calculate object properties. Now, for example, you wanted to know information about the servlet. Let's say you want to know the information about the servlet. So let me create a new new servlet, servlet information. You want to know information about the servlet. So this is a servlet name. This is a package and this is a source folder, and superclass is HTTP servlet, and any information whatever we give. Now see servlet information describes about, say, RIDS describes about servlet, describes about a servlet. Servlet information is a URL mapping. See, here we have taken URL mapping as servlet information. Now you can edit this. Let's say this you can edit URL mapping pattern. If at all you want to change it, you can change. Otherwise, you need not change it. So I'm not changing it. And if you see what is the information methods that we have, constructors from superclass, inherited abstract methods, do post and do get. So let me click on finish. So a new servlet is created. See, a new servlet is created with a constructor with a do get and do post method. With a do get and do post method. Now here you can get information about the servlet. You can get information about the servlet. So what information, let's say you want, let me take this, let me copy this. Okay, so here also, this also you can display. It will display the context path, and it will give the or print the message on the browser. It will give the context path inventory management system. So let me comment this. It is not required, and this is also not required. All right, so you wanted to know information about the servlet. Let's say servlet info, servlet information. Now how do you know about information? Or you can say, first let me do like this, client information. You wanted to know information about a client. What information you would like to know? As a server, you wanted to know client information, like like who is a client. Now we should get it from the request object. Request is a predefined object here. Request is a predefined object. So from the request you can get request dot, see, request dot get local address. Okay, so it returns the internet protocol IP address of the interface on which the request was received. It returns get local address. Similarly, you can print pw.println. You can get all information about what is a content length, get content length, request dot get content. 1 second, Lalita. Okay, so it will give information about the content length, request dot content length and pw dot println request dot context path content type. So you will get all this information. So like this, some important information you can print. Let's say protocol is important. Request dot which protocol it is using. Path information, local port on which port it is request is coming from, local name, context path, content type, content length, local address. So these are some important minimum information that you should know while before working with servlets. Let's say this is a local address. This is a local address and this is a content length. This is a content length. This is a content type. This is a content type. This is a context path. Application context path. This is, you can give application context path, local name, local name. Most probably it will be local name of a system or client. Get local name returns the host name. Yeah. See local name of the system. Okay, local name of the system. Get local port, or you can say requested system or client system to be more specific. And similarly, local port number. This is of the client machine, local port of the client system, and this is a requested path information, request path information, requested path information, and this is a requested protocol or client protocol. Okay, so in this way you can get all information about the request. Usually server will call these methods to know from where request is coming, exactly from which client or from which system request is being sent. Okay, and what is the protocol it is using, what is the URL it is using, what is the content type, what is the local address, etc. All this information is read by the server. Internally it maintains information about all these things. So let me execute this, run on server. Okay, Tomcat, version Tomcat. Now what is the project that I have configured? Inventory management system, and rest of the projects I removed from the server. Okay, so click on finish. Click on finish. Not, no need of restart. So it says inventory management system servlet information cannot reach the page. Let's see, refresh. It has called the servlet, but it says 404 error. Servlet information. Let's check if there is any servlet error. No errors. If there is any error, you will be getting an exception here. So no error. Okay. So why it is giving 404 error? Can you tell me? Why it is giving 404 error? Any guesses? Yes, Lalita.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, normally I would get it if I didn't deploy it or something like that.
Okay. So it is, we have given, what is the name that we have given? We have given this, right? We have given this name, servlet name, URL pattern as that. But how we are calling? We are calling this one servlet information. That is why it is saying not found, servlet not found on the server. So how you are supposed to call? You are supposed to call capital S. Okay, now it has called the server, but it says there are some exceptions. Let's see what are those exceptions. The server encountered an unexpected condition that prevented it from fulfilling the request. Okay, we are calling servlet calculate. Um, Class not found exception, servlet calculate. Okay, so it is trying to call servlet calculate. We are trying to instantiate. So that is a reason it is giving an exception. Now let's get back to our servlet. Where exactly we are calling this? Calculate servlet, calculate. Okay, we need not change because here I think we have given complete name. 1 second. We have renamed it, right?
Servlet calculate, is that what it is?
That was the first servlet name. No, it clearly says here. I think I thought of renaming, but I did not rename it. So servlet information.
What about the WebXML thing? Do we need to change that?
Web.xml, I think here we might have changed. So see here. Okay. Yeah. All right. So here I changed it, right? So let me use. Let's see. Okay. Let's say I have changed the browser. So here also it is saying not found exception. Servlet not found. Servlet information. Okay. Do one thing. Let's go to web.xml. Oh, we did not configure in web.
The class, is it
No, we did not configure here, right?
Oh, okay.
We did not configure here. We'll see. We have to configure second servlet, right? We did not configure. So servlet info, servlet info, servlet information. First servlet we have to change, or else here we have to change servlet information. Servlet information. So URL pattern is this. So inside the servlet also now we have to make a change. @web servlet annotation on top of the servlet, we have to make a change. Okay, @web servlet description equal to so and so, comma, URL patterns equal to, here we have to give servlet information. Servlet information. So let me save this. save this and now re-execute. Not required. Restarting is not required. Whenever your browser is not updating, it is always suggested or recommended to clear your browsing history. Okay. So let's get back to this cookies and let's restart the server. Oh, here it is giving the exception. I'm restarting the server. Usually it is not required. Failed to start the server. Let's clean all junk files from the Tomcat. So after cleaning, you can start once again. For every application execution, it creates a lot of files. So it's always suggested to clean your Tomcat directory, working directory. Again, it is giving an exception. Failed to start. Still it is okay. Let us see the console. If something is mistake with the error, like if something is wrong with the servers, just cross check your server settings. Okay. If all the server settings are right or wrong, you need to just cross check. Once everything is okay, you can start running. Most probably it will be a client issue. Let me run the complete application so that it will load the context. Let's see if it is loading properly. No, still, yeah. Program is correct, but server is not executing properly. Okay, so what we will do is we will try to reconfigure once again and then we will see. So I have changed the server. Now let us see if it executes properly. I mean, server is not updating because previously, if you remember, I have given /sc for both the servlets.
Yes, yes.
So that is the error message it is showing. So server is not updating. Okay. Once we restart the system, it might execute. Okay. That we will see in tomorrow's session. And we'll connect tomorrow morning as usual for Java, core Java.
Okay, no problem. Yes, thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.